Right.
I feel like I'm drivelling.
Ready?
Yes.
Hello, I'm Jules.
Hello, I'm Sarah.
Oh, and welcome to Jules and Sarah, the podcast.
Well, welcome. Terrific lunch.
Oh,
Terrific lunch
thanks.
thrown together in an instant.
Cobbled.
It was amazing.
It felt very,
Honestly,
very cobbled.
Just lovely. And I liked the ratio of cottage cheese that was going on.
Cottage cheese is not something for one spoon. It should be ladled.
It should. Yeah.
It's your protein.
I think one single pot is maybe 1.5 portions.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, good.
Fine. We agree on that. Good.
Notion code. I grew up on cottage cheese.
Same. Yeah, but
I
it was
think
the
my
80s
whole-
diet
I
food,
feel like
wasn't
I've
it?
eaten cottage cheese my whole life. And do you know what? I love it. I love cottage cheese. Dieting never ruined it for me. It was a treat.
It can be very polarizing. People really,
Yeah.
when they don't like it, they don't like it. But for me, it's just a rite of passage.
I think if people don't like it, they should grow up.
Okay, okay. We will serve cottage cheese at a Port Salut crew event.
Yeah, it's a cheese of its own, man. Don't you tell it hasn't got a place. We welcome all cheeses. All of them.
Do you know, I had a wild garlic leaf brie the other day.
Oh
my God, it was amazing.
People get so excited about wild garlic.
I know, what
People
the
get
fuck?
I'm like, calm down.
Calm down, it's
People
just
get
a
a bit,
leaf.
yeah, and people get a bit smug about it, you know? People
Yes.
going and finding it, foraging it, people getting it, bringing it back, making pestos out of it. Like, I mean, I'm sure it's been around for centuries, but I feel like everyone feels like they've invented it. They've found the bumper crop.
I know, and actually, wild garlic, when it's brought up, I have to say I do eye roll. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
great. I'm very confused about its relationship to normal garlic. Like,
We couldn't. I'm sure there's Port Salut crew just screaming at
oh,
us now.
absolutely.
We're really
Come
dividing
right
this.
in quick enough. People love wild garlic.
Do you know, speaking of like something that irritates you and like wanting to yell out, I recently went shopping and are you familiar with the term raw dogging?
Yes, I am, and I got it wrong. What? Yeah, just explain what it is.
Well, raw dogging it's become this trend.
Oh, I
where-
called it raw plugging.
raw plugging. But I think that's equally as good.
Because I was thinking of a plug, you know, the thing that goes in the wall.
Yeah, a plug.
A plug. But is it, no, like, you know, if you're putting a screw in the wall, you put the plastic thing in.
Oh, right, yeah.
Is that a raw plug?
Oh, I've got no
I
idea.
think that's what I was
No,
thinking.
your
John
audience.
thought it was hilarious.
No, but it's like when you haven't got any headphones or any tech or anything to distract you and you have to be in the moment.
Yeah.
There's some mad people out there that do long haul flights,
Yes.
raw dogging.
They
Get
just stare
alive.
into space,
Oh my God,
don't
they're
they?
the kind of people that would be braggy about wild garlic.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
oh,
Shaking
God.
chopping their wild garlic as they go.
So I accidentally was raw dogging. Raw dogging? Yeah, it is raw dogging.
Yeah, you're like me.
Well, no, I was like...
Don't listen to me.
I was like, I need to be careful talking about... Because I could get wild and dogging and raw all mixed
Oh,
up.
and if
I
anyone
was
will...
wild raw dogging. No. That's for car parks alone. Anyway, I was in a well-known department store.
Right.
And had no headphones. Headphones had actually run out. So I was like, oh God, and listening to people. I don't deal very well with that. Anyway, over the tannoy, someone comes. Latest John Paul Gaultier fragrance, Divine, is now on sale at the front if anyone would like. And I was like, oh my God. And she's like, we also have a selection of Yves Saint Laurent. And then you Touche Eclat. And I was like, oh my God. I had to literally lean on the fixtures and fittings in the store. And I was like, oh my God, do I go? And she was like, we've also got the latest Givenchy.
No.
And then my favourite was...
Imagine these French houses, the history, the legacy, the thought, the hires, the fires over all of this, the blood, sweat and tears.
Only to then sell it into a retailer, for the retailer to completely balls it up.
Oh my God, diva. Imagine what Jean-Paul Gaultier would think.
He'd be there with his smelling souls. Yeah. Oh my God, it is divine. And then my favourite was, and the TikTok famous
Oh my God.
Sol de Janeiro pistachio body spray, evoking holiday memories. And I was like, what holiday have you been on that smells so deeply of pistachio? And I was like,
What? Did
oh.
she need to read the tagline?
Well, I think she'd obviously got a script in front of her.
Yeah.
You know, listen, Maureen, on the hour, every hour,
yeah,
you on
yeah.
that tannoy, we've got to shift it. And Maureen's thinking, bloody hell, I've only just parked up and now I've got to pronounce all this
With
French.
her glasses on the end of her nose and a frothy coffee by her side. Right then, I'm going to do my announcement. Where's me? Okay.
My
Here we
laminated
go.
piece of paper.
They've sent this down from head office. It's got to be done.
Meanwhile, little in head office, they think
God.
that someone of my calibre would be in the white company, you know, a section looking at towels,
Yes,
looking at
yes.
things, and over the tannoy it comes like, oh my God, causing me deep shopper pain.
Yes, yeah. You should definitely write a letter.
Well, I was actually thinking, should I apply for the position of audio acoustics at said department store?
It's quite clear they need some sort of training in this. I want to take them all to Paris and we will tour the houses. I want them to see firsthand.
And I'd like to get to the bottom of pistachio evoking holiday memories. Like, what's happened here? What other notes are in that body spray, Maureen?
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's terrific. I love it when things are reduced like that. Like, not in price, but when things with such legacy, literally hawketer.
Yeah.
Hawketer. Like, unbelievable levels of sometimes pretentiousness, but mainly creativity, reduced to actually that's what's happening on the shop floor. Like, there's nothing better than that, is there? It's perfect.
I had to leave. That's what happened.
Drop the...
I can't think of anything worse. I dropped my waffle 1200 thread count pillowcase and I was off. I wasn't in the white company, it was in a concession within a department store. Would just like to say
Let's
that.
not tarnish them with that brush. Oh my gosh. I've had some confusion myself.
Oh dear.
Actually, there's been some, only within our household. John did a tip run.
Oh, how exciting.
It was so exciting. Like, he was... It was sort of an impromptu thing. He's like, today? What about today? I could go today. And I was like, oh, let me start gathering the things from around the house. And, you know, the sort of panic that you're going to miss something creeps in. Anyway, been bunging quite a lot of stuff in our cellar just to get it out of the way.
A room I've never been in.
Yeah. Room is generous. It's more of, it's just a chute for the coal, really.
Okay.
That's got a few items down there, a lot of paint, and this was so irritating, an 80s travel cot that June bestowed on us from one of her friends. That's down there, rotting away. And a few other bits and bobs. But anyway, I've been shoving stuff down there, mainly broken bubble machines and stuff, things like that. That I don't, because they'll find them, the babies will find them, they'll want to play with them. Anyway, so I was like, how am I going to transport these items up to the car? And so I grabbed what I always grab in any of these situations, a washing basket.
Yes.
Right, so I've got a washing basket.
In my head,
Went
it's
down
on
there,
your back. You know, like...
piled all these bits and bobs in, thrilled to be getting rid of them. To be honest, felt lighter already. Just
lovely. Scaling the cellar stair.
Yes, that's it. Like a mountain goat. Gave them to John. He was like, is this the lot? Is this everything? I was like, yeah, get them in the car. Anyway, 2 days later, I was like, why am I down to 3 washing baskets? Because I function.
No.
I function at 4. But I need 4 washing baskets. I cannot emphasise how much washing there is to do in our house. Like, it's just...
You've got a lot of people in and out.
It's a part-time job. It never
On your stories
ends.
the other day, I think your backdrop was all the laundry. And
Yeah.
I have to say, I was really impressed, Sarah, that you've got like 4 racks,
Yeah,
I think. And I was like, God, love you. So I actually... You've just justified a purchase for me.
Oh.
Because I've been thinking, I don't need a laundry basket. What I've been thinking, I do need another
Of
one.
course you do. Oh
Thanks.
my God.
I've had my eye on one
Can I
for
get a
quite some time.
Right, sure. Well, these were really nice ones. These were £15 ones because I was like, do you know what? I'm worth it. I'm using it all day, every day, and all of the others kept snapping. I was like, I need something I can rely on.
Yeah.
I said to John, you didn't throw that washing basket, did you? He was like, yeah, I threw the lot. I thought it was part. I said that was just to transport it to the car. And the thing is,
It hadn't been discussed.
I can see how it happened. There was a dreadful miscommunication. It went unsaid. He wouldn't have thrown it in had I specifically said. I didn't really actually ever intend for it to go in the car, but things were happening so quickly.
Of course.
You know,
And who are you to blame?
well, you know, and like, this is it, but I did want to blame. I was cross.
And to be fair, Sarah, the podcast is a great place to air your blame, to air your, and excuse the pun, dirty laundry. Thanks
so much. I just had to quietly turn and leave the room when I realised.
So you're a basket down.
I'm a basket down, and my God, am I feeling it. Honestly, things are being tipped onto bed so I can scramble to keep on top of it all. I need a fourth. So that's a purchase coming.
Okay.
Yeah, that's on its way.
Shame
actually.
the birthday's been.
I know. What a blow. So yes, I'm just still coming to terms with it, actually. Anyway, will we do a bit of correspondence?
Let's. We have had one on the Jules and Sarah WhatsApp number, but it's a written one,
Lovely.
which I love. Now, this comes from Nate, and Nate has messaged before. Nate is in Australia.
Aussie Nate.
Aussie Nate.
Like Aussie Mate.
Oh, love.
Yeah.
Shall I do it in Australian?
Oh, please do.
Nate here, once again, to give you some dates on Chill Out Festival, as mentioned in the Cloche episode. Now, Portslade Crew, cast your mind back. This is it was part of a parish news, but it was festivals around Australia.
Yes.
These new festivals that were up and coming and going.
Including the Elvis one.
Yes. Oh my gosh, have I attended Chill Out Festival in Daylesford twice now, and it is truly so spectacular.
Oh.
I live maybe an hour out of Daylesford. Imagine a long weekend in a mini rural paradise for queer people.
I can
Sign
imagine
me
it, Nate.
up. The town is covered in flags, filled with a gorgeous energy from visitors and townspeople alike, all proudly showing their love and support.
Amazing.
Grab an Airbnb with mates, go for long strolls on the Wombat Hill Gardens, and rent a picnic basket with a friend with fresh bread. Visit a couple of witchy shops. I am a witch myself. Amen.
Perfect.
Have some local produce for dinner alongside a pint, swim in a lake where the DJ plays tunes, and being a spa country, you can book yourself in for a full body wrap, scrub, massage, and top it all off with a Highland cows and fields of lavender. Chill Out Festival is truly worth every moment.
And that's Nate who's actually doing the publicity for Chill Out.
I actually really love this coming in from Australia. Thanks so much, Nate, for messaging, because I'm like, there might be other queer and ally people in Australia looking for somewhere to spend their time.
Perfect. Yes, spread the word.
Spread the word.
Oh my God, I'd love to go. Wouldn't you love to go to that?
I would love to create something similar here.
Yes.
Like a queer festival that isn't gay pride with poppers and leather. And don't get me wrong, love that for the gays, but would quite like a spa wrap.
Yes.
And a Jersey cow.
Oh, I think we should go for research purposes.
Yes.
Yes, go and get some ideas from what
Yes,
they're doing.
we're here to maybe recreate.
Yes, we're very interested actually. Yeah, the halloumi wrap, please. This has come in on the DMs for the Jules and Sarah Instagram, and you're going to really enjoy her name. This is from Millie Wilkin.
Hi, Jules and Sarah. I thought I would drop you a voice note as I have been a listener for, well, I think since near the start, to be honest with you. And I used to listen to you on my commute into London. and I'm now a field worker, so I'm constantly in my car. So it's quite nice to have you with me on my long journeys, and I normally save up a couple of weeks' episodes so that I can entertain myself for a week. But I just wanted to say thank you, firstly, for bringing the pod back, as it does make me laugh, especially on long journeys on my own in the car. I love a good chuckle, especially with the Ken, Sheila and Dune stories. I just think they're fabulous. But one thing I just wanted to tell you that has stuck in my house since I started listening to the podcast is that we still call Port Salut the king of all cheeses. And my mum will often come home from Marks and Spencer's Picky Bits run and say, Millie, I got the king of all cheeses, Port Salut. It just makes me laugh. I am looking forward to every new episode, and I can't wait to hear more about your shenanigans. Thanks again.
Oh, Millie.
Millie sounds a vibe. Also, bank listening, that will explain the demographics that I've been looking at in the back end.
Oh,
The
really?
sudden spike.
Yes, that's Millie, getting them all in. When you said you were a field worker, I mean, I imagined...
A rake.
Yes, I did imagine. I imagined her tending the lettuces as far as the eye can see. But
Chatting with the snails.
yes, that's it. In dungarees with a straw hat.
Yes.
That's how I pictured Millie.
But she means more in the field.
In the field, maybe some sort of, like, you know, what do we have that's not the FBI? MI5. That's in the
MI5,
field.
in the
Maybe she's
field.
undercover. Maybe she's not called Millie at all.
Maybe she's called Billy. She took inspiration from Dune. A spy name. D.I. Dune.
She's actually had to delete that message. The moment she sent it, it would completely destroy all evidence. She could have blown her cover there.
Taking risks. That's just what we like from our undercover Port Salut crew. In the field, taking risks.
Millie, Nate, so gorgeous.
Oh, heaven.
I mean, we say it every week, and we will continue to say it every week because we love to hear from you.
Yeah, we'd love
we
it.
Absolutely love you getting in touch. You've got to remember, this is just Jules and I sitting in his kitchen talking to each other.
Yeah.
It's nothing more than that.
But
and
it's
yet,
always been that. And I think, remember when we first started receiving correspondence?
Oh, couldn't
We were
believe
like,
it.
People are sending us
Yeah.
things. Like, how are people finding the podcast?
Oh
It was
my gosh,
crazy,
it's
wasn't it?
It's amazing. It's still amazing to this day.
But we love new Port Salut crew members.
Yes.
We love resurfaced friendships. We love it when you listen together, but in different places.
Yeah, that's
And we love
brilliant.
hearing about where you are when you're listening, what it is that you're doing. Like, it really paints such a scene for us.
And we want those scenes. Millie doing a drop roll under a car with a headset on. Nate flying the flag, wrapped in a body scrub. We want it all.
We want it all.
Speaking of Sheila and Ken,
You are gonna die. You're going to die. So, I don't even know how I'm gonna get through this. So, Ken and Sheila, now you know they have moved house, they've made new friendship circles, doors have really opened, they're really in their social networking era.
yeah, back to back, completely full diary.
And look, Ken and Sheila are popular.
Yeah, brunch, lunch, dinner.
Probably Ken more than Sheila. Sheila just really can't be fucked with anything. She
She'll
can't be
go
bothered.
along.
She
She'll go
goes
along to judge.
Yeah. No, like they are loving it. But they went to like an open house drinks thing, and it was a mingle meet neighbours, but it was in like a couple of villages away. So they've gone along.
Ken couldn't RSVP quickly enough.
I said, oh, how was it? And Dad was like, it was all very well and good until we got to this one house. And I said, all right. He said, it was a beautiful house, vicarage, very nice, tastefully decorated. You could see they'd put a lot of work into it.
Great.
Then he said, and your mum and I walked into this room. And he said, the one thing, he said, I couldn't fault the house. Neither of us could fault it.
Right.
Apart from the art. And I said, oh, yeah, art is very subjective,
Yeah,
Ken,
it's
you
very
know.
personal.
Ken said, it was the most disgusting art
Oh!
your mum and I had ever seen. And he said, the worst bit was...
Offensive.
The worst bit was when we were in their drawing room, we were with the husband of, whose house it was.
Right.
We looked up and looked around and there was a painting of the wife above the mantelpiece.
Oh no. She in the nip.
But she's nude.
Oh!
I was like, oh my God. So Ken and Sheila are in this new house with these new people. They're trying to network and make friends. And in their drawing room above the mantelpiece is a naked painting of the person who owns the house.
I mean, it's a bold choice,
It's
isn't
a
it?
bold choice and I like it.
Yeah.
Dad reckoned it was about at least 20 years old.
Oh, sure, yeah. Well, why not?
If it's good enough for Botticelli in the Renaissance movement, it is good enough for this homeowner.
Such
But
a
Sheila,
Botticelli. Like, I'm just round. Just circles for days.
but Sheila said she was just clutching her one glass of rosé. She said she just didn't know where to look.
No fun. I'd be very interested in the angles.
Ken said she was
Obviously.
laid down.
Okay.
But she was...
Legs akimbo.
No, she was covered at the bottom, but top half not.
Oh, okay. So they didn't have to suffer her floss.
No. The only bush there was in the garden.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, that's something. That's a bit
something.
of a saving
But
grace.
Ken said
Wow.
that the husband apparently said
God.
to Dad, and what do you think of the art?
Oh, ask him directly.
Yeah, and Ken said,
Oh my gosh.
he didn't look comfortable when he asked me that. He looked nervous. And you know that somebody, when they ask you, what do you think of the art, and they're looking nervously.
Yeah.
Ken said he knew. He knew.
He knew. But also, who would ask that? Who would say, what do you think of the art? What he's
Someone's
really
on-
saying is, what do you think of my wife's tits? That's what he's really saying. I mean, it sounds like it was a good likeness.
I'd say well lit and perk.
Right. That's all we want.
But then
Isn't it?
Because I have got some friends actually of a Gen X generation who've got naked photos of themselves.
Right. Well, I had a pregnancy shoot done for Nancy, and I've got those, but I haven't put them up because I feel a bit weird about my father-in-law and my mother-in-law
Yeah,
seeing
but
them.
the friends that I have got them in their like bedrooms, en suites.
I was going to say, yeah,
not front of
en-suites.
house.
En-suite's the place, you're right, because we've only got one main bathroom.
Not
So,
front of house,
yeah,
not where you've
no,
got...
Not above the mantelpiece.
Not above the
blown
mantelpiece.
up.
I know, but then when Dad was telling me, I got off the phone, I was like, Dutch, you need to listen to this. And then I was like, I'm tempted, Dutch.
Yes, why not?
Could really see myself.
I can really see you. It's actually more of a photograph, actually, that I'm thinking of, like the soft focus, a couple of Siberian tigers.
It's exactly that.
Yeah, you've got the hair for it now.
I've got the hair for it, but also, it is a talking point.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's a vocal talking point.
People will talk about it all the way home. And then on a podcast.
He doesn't have that jawline in real life.
The painter's been very generous. He's done an Anne of Cleves on him.
A lovely resemblance to Anne Boleyn, actually.
Yes. Ooh, actually, if you squint.
His neck's definitely not that long. Oh gosh, so I don't think Ken and Sheila will be seeing that couple again. And,
Okay, yeah.
But it was, it's so
Fantastic.
funny,
Oh
isn't
my
it?
gosh, it's perfect.
Lovely kitchen, questionable art.
Yes, lovely kitchen. Oh, wait, okay, sure. The drawing room's taken a turn.
The drawing room's really
It was
drawn you in.
disgusting.
Dirty. Dirty and shameful.
A disgrace. I'm all for people doing what they want behind closed doors.
But to put it above the mantelpiece.
To put it right there for anyone.
And then be offering us olives.
But it's looking me in the eye with that filth behind them. I'm actually crying.
Oh, me too, I'm
Completely
crying.
crying. Oh my God.
God.
Do you want to hear a charming little story about June?
Yeah, I would love to, but I
Oh
wipe
my
these
gosh.
tears.
So this story from June starts, as so many of June's stories do, with she was going to get her hair done. Right?
Yes.
She was in the car. She was going to get her hair done. I don't know if she was slightly early or she'd just finished, but she was in the car, parked up outside, maybe just going through a few messages, that sort of thing. Anyway, she turned around to see this woman screaming, right? This woman's like running around. Anyway.
In a car park?
No, sorry, I'm so sorry. This is street parking.
Oh, it's parallel park.
She's parallel parked, and there's a nice little row of shops where her new hairdressers is, right? Because they've all left Tony and Guy and set up on their own. I'm sure somebody knows about it somewhere. But anyway, that's where June's been going. So there's a nice little row of shops, and that's where she's parked up, sort of planning her next moves, right? Anyway, this woman's like, you know, I wouldn't say hysterical, but causing a fuss, right? This woman's like, help, oh, oh, and she's shouting at a dog, right? A very small dog. Now, Mum said, you could tell this dog was not trained. A naughty little dog.
And June's always got a dog whistle in her pocket.
Absolutely. So June got out immediately. June was watching the scene unfold because this
like
dog...
an undercover detective.
In her rear view mirror, right? This dog has either got off the lead or been let off the lead. No recall. Absolutely no recall. This naughty dog will not come back.
It
won't come back. But it didn't care. It was like, catch me if you can. So it's running around everywhere, causing a ruckus. This woman's trying to get it under control. Like, you know, there's a whole scene unfolding. Suddenly, the butcher, right, because along this little row, lovely butchers, the butcher comes out, has a look, sees what's going on, goes back inside, comes back out with a little bit of mince. Just a little bit of mince, beef, pork, irrelevant, but a little bit of mince. Just pops it down on the pavement, and this little dog comes running over to the mince, and the dog can be caught. And he was like, how lucky that of all the places to be trying to catch your dog, you did it outside a butcher's.
And by this point, June is pressed against the glass of the car, getting every bit.
Watching it. But June just thought that was a lovely,
that butcher's seen it all.
What a little scene, though. What a lovely little
That
scene.
is kind.
That's not the first naughty dog that butcher has had to help out with. But isn't that just...
That's so lovely.
It just paints a little picture, that doesn't it? Wherever you are, Portslade crew, I mean, it's no Ken in a drawing room, nipple to nipple, eye to nipple. But nevertheless, something to warm one's cockles. You can keep your AI. Do you know what I mean? We hear about the robots are coming, the AI. Well, there's a
You don't
lovely
hear about a
story.
butcher putting mince on the floor.
You don't hear about... I mean, that could have been a story from the 50s, couldn't it? Like, that's what I like. It's a timeless tale.
Yeah.
Which I really enjoyed. Will we do a bit of parish news?
I've really got the giggles.
I don't know how you've kept that to yourself. Sorry.
Oh, God.
my
It
God.
was so funny.
Oh, it's so good.
With that spill.
With that film. How anyone could do... What were they thinking? Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's hard to recover from it.
It is very hard. Oh my...
Village hunt for fly tipper with a taste for Sauvignon Blanc.
It could have been us.
A fly tipper has villagers and I must say, actually, this was sent in from Port Salut crew.
Oh, fantastic.
A fly tipper has villagers in a ferment after dumping large numbers of empty Sauvignon Blanc bottles in a field in East Yorkshire.
I have a very dim view of fly tipping.
I hate fly tipping.
hideous.
I absolutely hate it.
Yeah.
Although,
Go to a bottle bank.
I did really enjoy the news from. I did really enjoy parish news when it was about the fly tipping sofa that became an
Oh,
installation.
yes.
I
That
liked
was it. Yeah.
Residents in Hotham and North Cave have started a WhatsApp group in an attempt to find the culprit and are considering setting up lookouts on trail cameras. It appears that the fly tipper is a fan of Villa Maria.
Well, it is always on Nectar Prize.
I don't think I can even finish that laughing. A white wine from New Zealand which costs around £10 in a nearby supermarket and
Not on Nectar Prize.
and apparently pairs well with goat cheese and seafood. Oh my
There
god.
was a crab's claw found just meters away.
We did go to that party the other week with a goat's cheese salad and a seafood platter. It could be them.
They were serving Villa Maria. Oh
One
my God.
farmer revealed that he found 48 bottles in a single day.
Good heavens.
Simon Robinson, 52, a resident, told the News, "I know there's sort of a fly tipping epidemic, but that sort takes the biscuit, doesn't it?"
I'll say.
East Riding of Yorkshire Council claimed it was not aware of a particular issue around this area, having received one report in August with no further reports on record. A spokesperson said, "If there are regular occurrences of littering, residents are encouraged to report it every time it happens. That way we can make an informed decision as to whether targeted enforcement is appropriate. If any residents have witnessed littering taking place and can provide us with details and a statement, we would be very interested to hear from them." Fly tipping across England has reached record highs, with more than 1 million incidents recorded by local authorities. It is sad.
It's terrible.
But, I mean, the fly tipper with a fan of Villa Maria.
48 bottles, though. You'd have to really love it.
I know, but also that's not for fly tipping.
But also, there's so many questions, isn't there? Because let's say that you've had a party, right?
Yeah, and
Like,
it does say pairs well with goat's
Yeah.
cheese and seafood.
Let's say things have got out of hand. I mean, 50 bottles. That's a wedding, isn't it? Like 50 bottles. So, because if you're drinking like,
Unless someone's doing a tip run and didn't do it.
well, that's what I mean. But even then, how have you accumulated 48? Go to the bottle bank.
Go to the bottle bank.
Just-
Do
I
you know what
mean-
they do in the Netherlands, which I think is really good, and I wish we did it here? If you buy beer bottles or wine bottles and you take them back, you get money for taking it back.
Oh, great.
So, like,
I feel like that feels familiar. Like,
but
it
the
used to
machines
be
are
a
in
thing.
supermarkets, and it's like big.
Right.
They're amazing to look at, and you load all your bottles in, and it scans how many bottles you are. Boom, prints you out. I think one of them it like prints you out a coupon to get off your shop.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So good, isn't it?
So
the UK
good.
needs to have that.
Yeah.
I'm going to write to
Yeah.
the Green Party actually
I
and
feel
tell
like the
them.
chippy used to do that. The chippy used to say like 20p if you bring this back.
But I just think it's so much. It's just
Oh,
more of
it's-
encouragement.
It's a no-brainer. My parish news, I almost feel like this is breaking news because this is from February this year.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I've never seen a duck here. Councillor hits out at £7,000 duck warning sign.
Whoa. What? £7,000 duck warning sign.
Let's get into it.
Whoa.
A councillor has hit out at a £7,000 road sign warning of ducks crossing the road after he claims he's never seen a duck in the area. John Knott, who sits on Castle Point Borough Council in Essex, said there were no ponds and no water in the vicinity of the sign, which was attached to a lamppost on Dawes Heath Road near Southend-on-Sea. He said residents had been left incredulous and branded the sign ridiculous. A spokesperson for Essex Highways said the temporary sign had been erected as ducks cross the road frequently due to its proximity to a nature reserve. Speaking to the BBC, he's really run with this, Councillor Knott, who represents St Michael's Ward, said, "I've lived here for Essex. I've lived here for 25 years and I've never seen a duck cross the road. We've got no ponds, there's no water, it's ridiculous." He went on to criticise the huge amount of money spent on what he described as a wrong sign, adding residents were treating it as a running joke. Look, there he is with it.
Oh.
Look at
7,000.
Oh my gosh, I know. It's Portslade Crew. You know, that just a triangle sign, just a normal
A normal road sign.
standard road sign, but not a small, not a particularly, but yeah, it's got a duck on it, a picture of a duck. He added, "This is a huge amount of money for what is a wrong sign. Residents are amazed. It's become a running joke, and everyone says there's no ducks in Dawes Heath. People are incredulous." Essex Highways, which is responsible for the roads in the area, said ensuring road users are aware of potential hazards and keeping surrounding wildlife safe is an important part of our duty. A spokesperson for Essex Highways says this temporary wildlife warning sign was installed due to ducks frequently crossing at this location as it is close to a nature reserve. Ensuring road users are aware of potential hazards is an important part of our duty to keep people safe as well as the surrounding wildlife. Warning signs are only installed where there is a need based on safety surveys, resident reports and recommendations from highway officers. And so as far as she's concerned, let that be an end to it.
I can't believe how much that costs.
I can't believe how much it costs. Why do they cost that much?
Do you know, when we moved in, there was, see over there, over the window, there's a look out of our kitchen window and there's a lamppost.
Yeah.
Now, when we moved in, they were now on that, on the lamppost at all. Then a massive 20-mile-per-hour sign appeared and I was like, are you kidding me? That is what I can see from our living room, from our dining table. It was, Portslade Creek, it was a real eyesore. And I was like, oh God, what are we going to do?
Get out there in the night.
I thought about it,
Yeah.
but I was like, no, I can't because we're like not far from a school. And I thought, I don't need that on my head. It disappeared.
Oh.
I don't know what happened, but it disappeared. It went.
Manifested its disappearance.
Yeah, I manifested its disappearance.
It just went. Maybe
it
it's
just
not...
went. Like I think maybe the council have moved it somewhere.
It was put on the wrong...
Maybe on the wrong hold or something,
lamppost.
but we didn't complain, we didn't do anything, so I've been quite thrilled about it.
Yes,
actually.
you must be. I thought you could
Maybe
get
I could
out there
hold that in
and
my
push it
nude.
up higher out of your room. You in a nude with a 20 sign, a 20 miles per hour sign.
Looking satisfied.
Oh my gosh! Right, for gosh, this podcast. My sides actually hurt.
Yeah,
like
perfect.
I'm actually
Yeah.
like I've had a workout. This is my abs. We always finish on Jules's affirmation of the week. What have you gone for?
Oh, this is by Rumi. Now, Rumi is why I love affirmations by Rumi. When you do things from your soul, you feel a river moving in you, a joy.
That's so true.
Yeah, it feels
Yeah, like today, like doing the pod.
groovy and vibey.
Absolutely. We adore you for listening, and we will see you next time.
Bye.